So here we are at part 3 of our video series on decluttering. In video number 1, we talked about decluttering our physical space. The second video, we talked about organizing our time, our schedule. We know that we can't manage time, but we can manage our activities around the clock. Now I want to talk about a very fascinating subject, fascinating to me anyways, and that is the mind. Our mind should be working more efficiently once our physical environment is organized and once we've arranged our own schedules. And so when we think about the mind, what I know you're not thinking is this. You're not thinking of M-I-N-D. You're thinking of an abstract picture of what the mind must be. It's not just the brain, but it's more abstract, it's more conceptual. And I want to offer a picture of what this looks like. This isn't my idea, this is actually from a chiropractor about 80 or 90 years ago. And what he said is that you have two minds. You have a subconscious mind and you have a conscious mind. Now, when we're very young, our subconscious mind is wide open to influence. So our mom, our dad, the TV, the radio, the internet, friends, family, people that come over to the house, all the VHS, all the audio recordings, all the CDs, all that stuff goes into the child's subconscious mind. And they can't quite think critically about, now is this really true or is this not true? They don't think about how they think up until a certain age. Until a certain age, this really gets, at some point, it gets kind of solidified. It gets more firmly embedded, and that's what really forms you and me, okay, even as adults. And then the conscious mind develops. Now, things can be thought about more analytically. Now, is this really truth? What do I really think about this? How am I going to interpret this? Do I want to accept this into the inner fabric of my inner being? That's what the conscious mind says. But ultimately, it is the subconscious mind that runs and regulates your habits, your activity, your lifestyle. And so what happens here is you have actions that come from your subconscious mind. You decide to do something, you do something, you might not even think about it, but you have done it just out of habitual repetition. I brushed my teeth this morning. Was it to fight gingivitis and prevent plaque and bad breath and all this stuff? No, it's because I've done it the last however many thousands of days that I've been alive. So our actions ultimately will determine our results. But if you're not getting the result that you want, here's what I want you to understand. If you're not getting the result that you want, perhaps it requires some reprogramming of what's going on in your subconscious mind. And you can do that by altering what you put in, by deciding, I need to read that book. I need to ask these types of questions instead. I need to hang out with these types of people, right? I need to develop this habit, because if I can just do this habit, that is going to make all these other habits seem more maybe second nature, and therefore this will be more deeply embedded, deeply programmed.